Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Smoke Man Joe back at it with the NFL Week 9 picks against the spread video. And you guys already know, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to smash the like button, share the videos, leave a comment down in the comment section. And what can you guys say about Week 8? Man, Week 8 was straight up horrible. We went 9-7 against the spread, 2-2 in money picks over the week, guys. But what can you say about my Las Vegas Raiders, man? We didn't show up this past Sunday over the New Orleans Saints, and I apologize to you guys that rode with me on the Raiders last week. I should have seen it coming. If you guys go back and listen to my season prediction video for the Las Vegas Raiders, I had us losing that game against the Saints, guys, simply because of the travel spot, East Coast coming west. But a lot of things transpired during the regular season, so I felt like we was going to come out and win that game, but we didn't even fucking show up. I just don't know what to say about my Raiders right now, guys. But nevertheless, beyond all that, guys, again, we went 9-7 against the spread, 2-2 in money picks. We got 6 teams on the bye week this week, guys. We got the Cleveland Browns, Dallas Cowboys, Denver Broncos, New York Giants, Pittsburgh Steelers, and San Francisco 49ers, all on the bye week. Here in this video, guys, I got about 6 money picks in this video, guys. One of them, I already know you guys not going to want to bet it, but it is what it is. I wasn't going to make it a money pick, but you guys, I got some of you guys coming to my channel telling me I shouldn't make certain teams money picks. Well, I'm making my team a money pick this week just because a lot of you come telling me I shouldn't. And that's when you should be backing the Raiders this week, guys. When everybody's down on them, this is the week to be on them. But let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Oh, quick note, right quick. We crushed college football Saturday, guys. I'm talking about we crushed it. If you're on Patreon, you already know what happened on college football Saturday. I'm talking about we crushed the books. I plan to do that again this week in college football. So, guys, I will be dropping a college football video this week, so stay tuned for that. All right, first game up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Houston to play the Texans. Right now, Houston is a 14-point home underdog. And in my opinion, guys, this is a terrible spot for the Philadelphia Eagles. Short week, traveling on the road, laying double digits here. I got to take Houston to cover this point spread, guys. I know Philly has looked great. They look absolutely great here first half of the season, but I just think this is too many points to be laying here on Thursday Night Football, guys. And I got to roll with the Texans here to cover, but Philly will win this game. Also, you could take Philly on the first half. They've been absolute money here on the first half in all these games so far this season, guys. So look for Philly to cover the first half, but I like Houston to cover the full game. Next up, and my first official money pick in this video, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to New England to play the Patriots. Indianapolis is a 5.5-point road underdog, and I'm calling for the outright win here for the Colts, guys. I'm not sold on this New England team, even though we had them last week, guys, over the New York Jets. You know how Belichick is coming off a loss, but here in this spot, I do not trust New England laying over a field goal, guys. I just don't. And the Indianapolis Colts, I mean, yeah, they lost to Washington. The markets is crashing on them, just like they crashing on the Packers and my Raiders. Buccaneers. I'm talking about the markets are crashing. This is the time you want to be backing these teams, guys. And with that, I like the Indianapolis Colts to somehow, some way go into New England and pick up the outright win. Take the Colts plus the 5.5. If you don't trust them winning outright, they will cover that. But I like them to win this game outright. Next up, and my second official money pick in this video, we got the Buffalo Bills traveling to New York to play the Jets. Right now, the Jets is a 13-point home underdog, and I'm rolling with Buffalo to win and cover this game, guys. Great line value here, in my opinion, especially with Buffalo not covering the spread on Sunday Night Football over the Packers. And they're just a better team. This Jets team is coming back down to reality, guys. Within the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to be hollering just in the season for the Jets, guys. And I think this is going to be a blowout from start to finish, guys. Take Buffalo to win and cover. Second official money pick in this video. Next up, we got the Miami Dolphins traveling to Chicago to play the Bears. Right now, the Bears sits at a 5.5-point home underdog. And I like Miami to win this game, guys, but I don't think they're going to cover this point spread here. Chicago's been able to run the ball. They've been looking good. They made a good trade here today for Claypool from the Steelers, so I think he's going to come in and give these boys a boost too. But the difference here is the Chicago Bears defensive line. I think they're going to cause problems here for Tua. And being at home, getting over a field goal, I got to like the Bears here to cover this matchup. Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Washington to play the Commandos. Right now, Washington is a 3.5-point home underdog, and I like Minnesota to win, but I got to roll with Washington to cover. Guys, everything I'm hearing out of Washington is straight positive. So is Minnesota, but Washington with Heineken at quarterback, this team is playing with a lot of confidence, guys, and Minnesota is due to slip up at some point, guys. They're trending for a loss real soon, and it could come here. I'm not going to go on record saying that Washington is going to win this game, but I do believe they will cover the 3.5-point spread. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers traveling to Detroit to play the Lions. Detroit is a 3.5-point home underdog, and I wrestled with this game, guys, but I got Green Bay to finally get back in the win column here, guys. Detroit will cover this game, in my opinion. I think it's going to come down to a field goal late, and the Packers find a way to win. But, guys, Green Bay has been looking horrible. They really have. At some point, they got to come back up, and I think this is a great spot for Green Bay here. Like I say, the markets is already crashing on them. I think this is a bounce-back spot for them to get the outright win. Next up, we got the LA Chargers traveling to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Atlanta is a 3-point home underdog, and I like the Chargers to win and cover this game. They're coming off a bye week. They should be ready to go. Keep your eye on the injury report. Make sure everybody's a go for the Chargers. And this Atlanta team, probably the best team ATS-wise in the NFL so far this season. I think it's about time for them boys to start trending down as well, guys. They picked up a big win last week over the Panthers. They're in first place in the NFC South right now, but I think that comes to an end here, guys. Atlanta defense is horrible. And like I say, land a field goal or less, that's when you want to back the Chargers, guys. I think the Chargers will win and cover this game. Next up, and my third official money pick in this video, we got the Carolina Panthers, a 7-point underdog, traveling to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. I'm all over Cincinnati here in this spot, guys. They got dominated on Monday Night Football, and I love backing teams that look like crap in prime time. It's a perfect spot here. Carolina, I mean, yeah, they have been overachieving here over the last couple of weeks, but I think it ends here, guys. Cincinnati's going to come in this game pissed off, and I expect Cincinnati to win this game by 13 or more points. Next up, and my fourth official money pick in this video, we got my Las Vegas Raiders traveling to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. Jaguars, a 1.5-point home underdog. You got the Jaguars who've lost 5 straight at home. You got the Raiders who's lost 4 straight on the road. Something got to give here, guys. Thank God my Raiders decided to stay over on the East Coast instead of going back to Vegas and then coming here, because if they would have went back to Vegas and then come to Florida, it's no way I could back my Raiders here. But by them staying in Florida all week, they will be prepared for this game. The season is on the line here, in my opinion, guys. That's the only reason why I'm backing my Raiders this week. The season is on the line. We owe the Jaguars as well. They beat us down pretty bad in our last game in Oakland. So this is a big-time revenge spot here for my Raiders, guys. And this is a must-win like never before for the Raiders. Because I'm telling you right now, if the Raiders lose this game, it's going to be a lot of changes made. Derek Carr might be on the way out. The coach, well, he probably won't be fired, but Lord knows he needs to be fired, because how the hell you call a jet sweep on 3rd and 2, don't get it, and do a fake punt the very next play? Are you fucking kidding me? This team looked horrible last Sunday, guys. It cost a lot of people a lot of money. And like I said, I apologize to everybody that backed the Raiders with me. But just ride with me one more time this week, guys, and I promise you the Raiders will get you to the window. Take the Raiders to win and cover this game. Fourth official money pick in this video. Now for my fifth official money pick in this video, we got the Seattle Seahawks, 2-point underdog, traveling to Arizona to play the Cardinals. I'm all over Arizona here in this spot. This is a must-win for them as well. Season is on the line for them as well, guys. And these two teams met about 2 weeks ago, and Seattle pulled an upset in that matchup. But I think this is going to be a totally different game, especially with D-Hop being back. It's going to be a matchup problem here for Seattle. They're on the road. I don't think they're going to play well in this spot, guys. And also, y'all know how Kyler Murray is. I should have thought about that going in the last week. You know the fade Kyler Murray anytime Call of Duty drop. We didn't do that. I thought it was a good spot with them having 10 days rest. I thought they would be ready for the Vikings, but they was nowhere near ready, guys. But here in this matchup, divisional matchup, must-win game, I love Arizona to win and cover. 5th official money pick in this video. Now for my 6th official money pick in this video. We back to back, guys. We going 5-1, 6-0 this week. I guarantee it. We got the LA Rams, a 3-point underdog, traveling to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. The loser of this game is in hot water, in my opinion, guys. But I'm rolling with Tampa Bay here to bounce back in a big way. I told you guys a few weeks ago, Tom Brady came back for 3 reasons: to make another playoff run, to beat the Saints, and to beat the Rams, guys. He will beat the Rams in this spot. The Rams defense looks horrible, guys. I'm talking about they just laid another egg against the 49ers. I don't know what's going on with this Rams team. The defense is not playing up to par. And what can you say about Tampa Bay? They're not either. But with 10 days to prepare for this matchup, guys, they haven't played since last Thursday. They're at home, must-win mode for Tom Brady. I got to believe they win this game, guys. -3 is a little suspect, so you might just want to take Tampa Bay on the money line here in this spot. I recommend Tampa Bay on the money line instead of laying the 3. That's where the money pick is. Take Tampa Bay to win this game outright. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans, a 12.5-point underdog, traveling to Kansas City to play the Chiefs, who's coming off a bye. And if you guys have been following me over the last 4 years, Andy Reid off a bye has been very, very profitable. But I can't remember when the last time the Chiefs have been laying double digits off a bye. I don't know who's quarterbacking for the Titans, but I think this is a Chiefs spot all day long, guys. You want to back the Titans when they're underdogs. I get it, but I don't trust it here, especially with Kansas City coming off a bye. I'm going to take Kansas City to win and cover this game. Next up, in this Monday Night Football, we got the Baltimore Ravens traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. The Saints are 3-point home underdog. And I know you guys like, man, he gonna fade the Saints because the Saints beat his Raiders. Now I'm on the Saints here, but I will say this pick is subject to change, guys. And if I do change this pick, like I did last Monday with the Browns, I took the Browns and I picked Bengals in my video last week. But if I do decide to change this pick, I'll be sure to let you guys know in the community tab on YouTube. But yeah, I like the Saints here. They pick up the win here. I just don't trust Baltimore going on the road laying points. You cannot trust this team against the spread this year. I know they just picked up Mr. Smith from the Bears, but I don't think that's going to matter here in this game, guys. New Orleans came to play against my Raiders last week. Their offense did what they had to do to get it done. I expect to see the same out of this defense and this offense with Alvin Kamara running the rock. And I like New Orleans to win and cover this game. There you guys have it. All of my NFL Week 9 picks against the spread. I'm going to give you all my money picks again. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the money line over the LA Rams. I got the Arizona Cardinals -2. And you can take that on the money line as well over the Seattle Seahawks. I like my Las Vegas Raiders -1.5 on the money line as well over the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like the Cincinnati Bengals -7 over the Carolina Panthers. I got the Buffalo Bills -13 over the New York Jets. And I like the Indianapolis Colts +5.5 and on the money line over the New England Patriots. Appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out to watch this video in its entirety. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Patreon, guys. Joe Picks on Patreon. I hate I didn't put it down in the description, but it is what it is. I might be able to get it on here right quick. Just bear with me. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, follow me on Patreon at Joe Picks, patreon.com. Appreciate the support, man. Like I said, we crushed college football last Saturday. We're going to do it again this week, guys. So stay tuned for the college football video is on the way. And again, have a great week, guys. Let's get this money. I'm out.